Nathaniel Gabronsky here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Very rarely is history made by those who intend to make it. More often than not, it's made by individuals in short moments in time where a single phrase, a single action, and in this case, a single breath, can irreversibly change a community and a nation forever. George Floyd was a resident of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and behind me, he was tragically killed on Memorial Day 2020. From his last breath, he has made a movement larger than any other in the United States of America since the Revolution. This is a very, very hollowed place for a lot of people in this country. Going over to the location where he laid, giving his final breath, was a very surreal experience. I've been to a lot of places in this country where people have given their lives, have found themselves in dire circumstances. But this one has a little bit unique circumstance because we all witnessed it. And that's something that it doesn't leave you. And I think that the memorial that's been made here in this location is something that we should all try to come and understand and share, because when they wrote "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union" in the preamble of our Constitution, they knew that we weren't creating a perfect union and that it was going to be a process. And that process has taken 244 years, and we're still not there yet. It wasn't until June of 1865 where the last chattel slaves freed in Texas. It wasn't until 1879 in the Standing Bear v. Cook case out of Douglas County in Nebraska did we see Native Americans get equality and be seen as human within the United States government. It wasn't until the 1920s did we see women get their right to vote. And it's been a slow process. In the 1960s, blacks had another huge movement more towards equality. We've had the feminist movements throughout the 1960s and 70s, gaining them different more rights, and equality and inequality gap has shrunk considerably since the mid-20th century. And this process is taking place in front of us every single day. And this memorial behind me is an example of that process. It is absolutely tragic what happened to George Floyd. It's absolutely tragic that when anyone is killed by police. The benefit, though, the bittersweet as it may, is that it gives us a chance to reevaluate how we're doing things. I am sure George Floyd would want nothing more than to be alive walking this earth. But his legacy will have an everlasting impact in his short time on this world than most people will ever get to experience in their entire lifetimes who live into their 80s. And so we all have a part to play. Unfortunately, his was a tragic one. And I hope that we're able to learn from this, hope that we're able to become stronger from this, and I hope that we're able to deal with some of these problems that plague our communities, from different ethnicities to economic standing to educational backgrounds. We are all in this together. The way that we became this country was we did it together. The way we're going to deal with these issues is together. The way we're going to get through these troubling times, we're going to do it together. And that's what makes this country great, and that's what's going to give us a bright and beautiful future. I'm Nathaniel Gavronsky from downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I hope you will like and subscribe to this video. Please share it with your friends, and please come and view this memorial and talk with the community neighbors that live here, because that's something we all need to learn from. So until next time, stay healthy, stay wealthy, stay wise, and as always, stay classy.